Could there be adverse reactions? Yeah, but I don't think so. Is the center of gravity raised? Debatable. Debatable only because it's an odd kind of center of gravity raising. Like, we're only raising the cage and the body. So technically, if you want to call that raising the center of gravity, you're kind of right. However, I've been able to relax the front springs. So from factory, mine were cranked down probably like about 5-6 turns, I think. Maybe 5 or 6 threads, I think we're showing. So right now, front to back, I have 0. It has a very slight rake in the front, which if you look at the real truck has that. The other benefit, or the overall major benefit, is that the system that I designed, it almost like incorporates their body lock system that they never really used. So if you look at the Nerf bars where they interconnect with the body or the cage structure, there's like a slot. But the slot did absolutely nothing in the original design. With my design, it actually makes use of that slot. It's weird. It's a weirdness. Who knows? Maybe there's some reason why they did it the way they did. I just think that maybe they weren't thinking. Just like the tires rubbing and ripping out the wires. And I mean, they say, you know, rubbing's racing, but not when it's tire collision with the wheel wells. And this is the Bronco FMS thing here. Fun Haver 1/7 scale desert racer. That we put some additional parts on. So you can see right there, that's the body lock or the Nerf bar lock. There's those pins right there. Those are basically factory. In the back here, I did a 90-degree lift block. So instead of the pins going this way, now they go this way, which just makes more sense. You got sausage fingers, it makes it so you can get in there. Then down in there, you can see right here, we have the strap risers. So these strap block risers. I think the lift kit overall is, I think it's an average of about 10 millimeters. I think it's like a 10 millimeter lift kit. And that's literally all that needed. Now 10 millimeters, that's really not that much. But it's also the socket that's always gone. Do I come out? Do I come out, old lady? Cord in here? Looks like it. Alright. Remote on. I think I did have dead batteries in this remote, which is why it made kind of like that noise. Where the heck is the switch? Switch is in the back somewhere here. So you don't have to be careful with this. This is designed. You can hear 6S. The hell was that? Oh. Took a second. Went down the stairs better. Jeez. See when the front end dives? You didn't hear any body collision, did you? Oh, you didn't hear any body collision, did you? That was dumb. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh. Okay. Got a little bit of some wig wag going on. So I think the think the thing here, we gotta turn this down. 5, crank it off. Yep, still rolls. Still rolls. Oh, still needs that rear end to be locked up. There's stupid dogs, man, come into my yard and take dumps all the time. Pisses me off. It's my dogs, dude. Don't even poop in my own yard. Whatever. It's funny, you can still see the mud flaps are catching a little bit. That's another added benefit. Mud flaps catch less. Because of the lift kit. Lift kit. Dude, it's a hockey puck lift kit. If you know what that is, yeah. You're gonna have a gap on the front bumper, but you know what? If you're somebody like me, dude, the gap on the front bumper going 50 miles an hour by you, can't even see it. Still need to turn up the punch. It just doesn't have like that kick. See, tires still balloon. So my tires are sealed. They have no vents. They'll still do the saucer. Oh. Did that break the clips? It did. Okay. So I think that, did that break one? It broke the zip tie. God damn it. So it actually didn't break the clip? Wow, dude. Holy impact resistance. The back got ripped out. How'd the back, oh, so the back got broken. All right, so back to the drawing board. That was one thing that I was curious about. So why you do the testing. So these are test prints. So is the final design ready? Yes. But unfortunately, because this is 3D printed stuff, in a bad accident, which is something that you just saw, the 3D print just doesn't have it to hold together. So how do you go around that? You can use a different material. So yeah, I've got a different material that I feel as though now the RC car is ready for the next step on 3D printed material. So I can't do nylon because I just, yeah, nylon's way too crazy as far as printing goes. So, but yeah, kind of a bummer, but kind of expected, and that's why you do stuff like this. That's why you jump the truck the way I did. That's why you do all the tumbles and rolls, and that's why I was pushing it, honestly. So just wanted to see if my 3D printed parts would hold up, and they technically didn't. If you look at the post, man, there's so little that's holding on that the actual factory part is printed, I think, with a not even printed, molded. A molded part is normally going to be better than 3D print. So anyways, RC Guy Garage, and this just testing, man. It's a testing phase, and do I like the fact that it broke? No. Did I expect it to break? Yeah. I was hoping it wouldn't, but that kind of would have been a miracle if it didn't. So back to the drawing board, but only just to see if I can somehow refine the print. Just to see if I can refine the print somehow. Not sure if I'll be able to, but it's almost as if something is going to have to be nylon. That's the part that stinks, man. There's no other way to give this thing a lift. Because I only wanted to lift the body. I didn't want to change anything suspension geometry-wise. That's why I did the lift. The body lift. The hockey puck, dude. So, is it back to the drawing board? Yeah. That's why I do this. So I'm out having some fun with this RC car. Doing stuff that I shouldn't do with it. But I mean, you know, if you hit a tree, you hit a tree. So, just to show you. These obviously hold up fine, because they just kind of like lock the body down. This is what broke. This and this. The strap locks, those aren't going to break. This did not break. This is my test piece. So the test piece had a zip tie that was around this part right here. And the zip tie is what let go, I think, when I smashed into that tree. So, yeah. That's part of the negatives, man. And if you want to drive like a bonehead, that's what's going to happen. So these did snap, and I was hoping that they wouldn't, but I guess I'm glad they did. The way they're fixed on here is they are bolted in. So if you can see right there, there's a bolt there, and there's a bolt there. So they're bolted on, and I was hoping that there would be enough flexibility, but there isn't. So when you look at that, maybe if I increase the fill on that, maybe that would change things. So, but this is the whole testing thing in 3D parts, and that's why sometimes it takes a long time for someone like me to push out a part, because you got to make sure that it's going to pass all the checks and balances, or pass all the tests, you know what I'm saying? So, and this did not pass the test. So what I would do.